Hi everyone, it's Georgia here, and today is the 10th of April 2020. And for some of you, you possibly will be celebrating uh, Easter, so Catholic Easter. For some people like myself, I'm Greek Orthodox and I'll be celebrating next week. And I understand that these times during this coronavirus crisis, we may not be celebrating the same way as we have in the past. And most of us will be locked in our houses with either people we live with or by ourselves, and you may feel a bit lonely, you may feel a bit uncomfortable, you may feel like there's not much love around, or there is a lot of anxiety or stress around. Some people may be connecting online, virtually, to connect with their family and friends. Some people may be connecting with with what they're doing and focusing on their Easter eggs or cooking. Yeah, and some people may not even be celebrating at all, and it's just a one other day for them. So wherever you're at, just be with that, acknowledge that, notice that, sit with whatever comes up for you, and start focusing on those areas that bring more joy into you. So I feel that after having done my 1 hour walk, like I do every single day, that I wanted to speak about the topic of focus. So, where do you put your focus on, moment by moment, day by day, or month by month, year by year? So it's important to look at that here and there. I feel that at times we forget to put our focus on what is important to us or what brings us more joy, clarity, excitement, love in our lives. And we tend to focus on fear or circumstances that we can't control, or situations that bring our energy down, and that can really play a big role in how we move in life or what we do in life. And I feel like bringing our focus on what makes us happy most of the time will allow us to stay with that, sit with that, be with that, and bring our energy levels up. I know I have been speaking about this over a few of the videos that I do. However, today, after doing my walk and after listening to some beautiful podcasts or positive talks, or even taking part on this 4 week course that I'm doing on elevating myself and some personal development, I realized that it's important to bring our focus back into the now. It is important to bring our focus back into what is important to us and brings us joy and love. And it's also important to feel more on how our body feels when we do something, think something, or experience a situation, and noticing, what does our intuition say inside of all that. So number one, we do have our mind, but we also have intuition, and intuition can be really important because it gives us a little bit or a big insight of where we're heading in life and what we want to do. So it guides us in the actions that we can take, it guides us in which direction we can take, and it guides us in how to make things achievable for ourselves, in fulfilling our goals and inspirations and or aspirations and desires. So if you are not on a path of acknowledging and noticing where your focus is, then I invite you to look into that and look into it in your own time. When you listen to this video, it might be the right time for you, or it may not. It may be that, oh yeah, I listened to this video and it doesn't feel right at this moment. So notice when you listen to this video, if it's the right time for yourself to bring that focus back into you and where it sits in your body, and also bring that focus back into what is it that you want to achieve in life, what are your goals, what are your desires. So today, being Good Friday for a lot of the population on the world, it is a time to reflect on things that are important to you. And I know for myself, when it's Easter, Christmas, or other traditional religious celebrations, or even a national celebration, when there is like a birthday going on or an anniversary or some sort of celebration, I noticed that the peak of my focus is more obvious, and it's more there because I've become more present to that particular moment, and I've become more present to what is important to me, the love that is around me, my family, my friends, people that I really have close to my heart. And if you're someone like me, in a way of bringing that focus back into what is important to yourself, then you will know what I'm talking about. If you're not, and this is a new introduction to everything that I'm saying, then reach out and ask me to clarify a few things, or reach out and ask me, how did you get to be this way, Georgia? What are the tools that you've used? Because there are many, many tools that we can use to bring our focus back into who we are and the importance, of what it is important to us in our lives. So I suppose I can give you some tools, and one of the tools is breathing, focusing on my breath, and noticing that when I breathe, that oxygen is going into my body, carbon monoxide is coming out of my body. Oxygen is going in, carbon monoxide is going out. And as you can see, I'm surrounded by beautiful trees because I just love being out in nature. And when I'm breathing, I know that I'm getting good quality air being outdoors, especially these times because of the air being clearer than ever. So that's one tool, one technique that I do focus on. So it's breathing. The other thing is everyday walking. I feel that that brings more focus into my body, into myself, and what I want to do in life. So having some sort of movement in your life is really important, whether that's, just using a step at your house or somewhere where you can step up, step down, step up, step down, step up, step down. That brings more focus, obviously, so you don't trip. And secondly, because you want to challenge yourself maybe, or you want to compete with yourself. It's like, okay, I'm going to do 10 steps, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and you're going to do them in the pace or the rhythm that you want. That brings more focus. So you're focusing on movement in a different way. So movement, breathing, they can be tools to bring in more focus in yourself, in what's important to you, your breathing, and bringing more joy, love, calmness within yourself. There could be other tools. It can be that you can start writing for 5 minutes, just things that come to you, your feelings, your emotions, your thoughts. It could be writing, or it could be chatting to a friend. Sometimes we can get distracted with everything that's going outside ourselves, like the circumstances, the situations, the crisis, and we can just feel so cluttered in our mind. We can feel fogginess. We can feel anxious and fearful. So sometimes by even chatting to a friend close to us and or to a family member, to someone we trust, that can also bring more focus on certain areas of our life. So these are some tools. If you want to know more tools, I can give you more tools. Reach out and ask me. And in the meantime, I ask you to contemplate and look at what is important to you and where would you like to put your focus on. And with one little tip, the more you focus on positive, energizing stuff that really bring your energy up, the better it is for your life. The more you focus on things that bring your energy down, on fear, on situations that you can't change, the more you bring that into your life. That is my experience, and I hope you get a little taste of that if you start focusing on whether you want to focus more on positive and lively stuff, joyful stuff, or you want to focus more on fear, things that really decrease your energy levels down. So test it out for yourself. Check it. See how it feels in your body. See how it makes your mind think. See how it plays out in your life, in your day. Test it out. Let me know how you feel about that. And I hope these little tips today, these little gems, make a big difference in your life. Thank you very much for listening, and enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your either isolated, lonely, or by yourself time. I wouldn't want to call it lonely, but you may be lonely for some. Enjoy whatever experience you're having and know that this will also pass. Reach out to people that know, that you know can help you in these times. And take care. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.